Hi guys, this is Vineeth Pandey and today I'm going to talk about frequently asked questions from UPSC aspirants. As I'm also studying along with you, you can see it through my face. When I started UPSC classes, the first thing that I did was a challenging thing. I left my house and switched to a small room so that I can study. I can have maximum time devoted to studies because if I study, if a teacher studies, the result can be seen in the performance of the students. But we are having a lot of other questions on repeated basis. Students are calling us and there are some common questions which are being asked. So I have chosen some questions for all of you. I'm going to answer these questions through the video so that it can help hundreds of students and we will be saving the energy of guiding and answering all of these questions. So now we go for the question that I have already noted for you guys. And here we have the very first question, the UPSC classes duration. Most of the students, they're asking us that you guys have announced the UPSC English Literature optional, which are the first professional classes in India. What is the time duration? Guys, the best thing about English Literature optional is that the syllabus is it's compact, it's concise and can be completed with perfection in 3.5 months. So we are taking 4 months. I'm taking 15 plus days margin. But is it the time duration for the syllabus? Yes. But time duration for the student's preparation? No. The student will be with us till main exam, till interview. So technically you join us initially and you will be the part of the batch till your interview. आपको हम interview तक पढ़ाएंगे. एक question आता है, question comes that why till interview? Because even in interview, if they ask you a question that why did you opt English literature as your optional when you're going to be a civil servant? How literature can help you to take a better decision being an IAS? Why did you go for literature to relate society? How do you understand the present situation of society in reference of literary books? So these kind of questions can be asked in an interview. So we are going to help you in an interview. Now there are so many students, they are asking us that, sir, we are preparing for the next year session. We are only in graduation final year. We are still pursuing the final year. So we will be preparing the next year or maybe the next after next year. Yes, guys. If you are the part of the present batch right now, you are a Vineethian. You are the member of this UPSC club. Once we are done with your syllabus, we have guided you for your interview. Even after that, if you wish to continue with us, you can continue with us. You will be getting all the remedies, all the problem solutions things, all the details, all the paper solving things. I will be updating your answers. I'll be checking your answers. I will be evaluating your answers. In short, once a member, always a member. This is for you guys. This is a complete benefit. Moreover, we have fixed a very small amount for the UPSC classes. In comparison of some big people who do not have any name, any branding or any branded teacher, but still are charging a hefty amount, a big amount. Sometimes they have included GS, but they are still taking a big amount. Our amount is really less and the time duration is unlimited for you guys so that you can get the best. Second question is, what are the methods? First of all, I'm not going to explain my methods. If I do that on camera, every third person will try to become a UPSC English expert. So yes, simple method that I can tell you is to give 200%. Just remember this thing, if my teacher can leave his house, can shift into a room, if my teacher having a battery oriented light, sweating, still recording a video, just think about it. My house is 5 kilometers away from this particular place. I can go for a lavish life. You have seen my personal library, but I have switched to a room so that I can give you my 100%. I'll be using audio methods, video methods, Zoom classes. Your questions will be elaborated, explained by me. I will be giving you the perfect answers, simple answers. All the previous years UPSC questions will be answered. You'll be getting simple answers of everything. If you see one of the interviews of Diksha Jain, she said that there is no guide, it's really hard to understand how to read. Now you have a perfect person who has taught in University of Delhi. So it's not only my net JRF experience that brings me here, it's also the experience of teaching in reputed colleges of University of Delhi that helps me to be your teacher. Still, I'm not leaking my methods. It will only be implemented for the students who are registered in the batch. If you are taking optionals for the next year or the next after next year, you still should join the batch. I suggest you this thing. Third point, why should we take English literature? In India, English is taken as a skill. When a French person speaks wrong English, we don't have an issue. It's a quotation from Irfan Khan's movie. When a German man speaks, no issue. When an Indian person speaks wrong English, a big issue. English in India is taken as a class, so most of the people get scared. But if you just look at this, it is not grammar or linguistic competence. It is just the literary competence, literature. You must have read history, you must have read stories, you must have read poetries, drama. Many of you love to read novels. So everything is in your course, it's quite easy. The best thing is, it's not only easy, the syllabus is very short. Syllabus is very small and it will help you to cover up things within 3.5 months. The remaining time, the time you have saved, can be given to the other subjects. Plus, as we see that English literature is not in fashion, a lot of people don't take it. We think if you cannot speak English, you cannot take literature. It's a myth. If you cannot speak English, still you can perform in literature. When I qualified my first NET, my first JRF, I didn't know how to speak in English. But yes, I knew how to read. I didn't have the confidence, but I had the vocabulary. So yes, if you do not have English literature background, then also you can take it, you can choose it. The syllabus is small, and moreover, when you write your answers, only 50 to 100, 200 people are going to write answers. Is it very tough for you to write an answer which is recognized by the professor, by the evaluator, out of 100, 200, or your answer is checked in between the answers of 10,000 people? 10,000 लोगों में आपका आंसर चेक हो तो आपको आइडेंटिटी मिलेगा, या 100, 150 या 50 लोगों में आपका आंसर चेक हो. Think about it. So you have plenty of chances to perform. And what exactly you have to do? Just work on vocabulary and the way I teach you to write answers. And how I'm going to teach you the right answers? We have helped students to write Jamia MPhil entrance exams, JNU entrance exams, and publish papers. So my experience of publishing papers, my own experience of writing the bestseller in India for Pearson publication. Along with this, I'll also seek help from my senior professors so that you get 200% from my side. Third question we have is NET and UPSC. Most of the students who are calling me are my own NET students, are asking me that, sir, we are preparing NET, should we go for UPSC? If you already have prepared NET and then you go for UPSC, it is going to be completely beneficial for you. Yes, it is beneficial. But if you are preparing NET and UPSC together, you think that I will qualify both of them, I suggest you it is not practically good. No doubt, UPSC literature is small and is completed in NET syllabus also. But approaches are different, so you may have some trouble in NET exam. But you already have studied NET, you already have studied post-graduation in English, you already have the idea of English literature. Go for UPSC because your most of the efforts for a particular optional paper will be saved. Your energy will be saved and can go for other things. Another question is that present scenario, should we go for NET JRF or UPSC? See, if I tell you don't go for NET JRF, on camera I'm telling you, you can see there are no cuts, I'm sweating. The fact is that right now if you go for NET JRF, you will have to go for MPhil, PhD. Some of the universities have followed new education policy. MPhil has been wiped out. MPhil हटा दी गई है. कुछ universities अभी follow कर रही हैं. You will have to go for PhD, and after PhD also you will have to fight for government job. So if I have to choose from NET and UPSC at this present situation, I will go for UPSC. Why so? You qualify NET in 6 months or maybe 1 year. Then you go for PhD for next 3 years. And after 4 years, again, you don't have the government job. You are at the age of 28, 29, 30. People are forcing you to go for marriage and you do not have a secured job. I get a lot of calls from people who are MPhil, PhD, NET and are still unemployed. I feel really bad. But the present situation after the COVID impact is this. I suggest you, if you have 5 years to wait and to be unemployed, then you can go for NET JRF and think. But if you have guts to fight for a big exam, just invest 1.5 years. I have lost my A's, otherwise I would have also gone for the UPSC. When I was preparing for NET JRF, nobody guided me about UPSC. I come from a background, people don't even dream about UPSC. मैं जिस गांव से आता हूँ वहाँ UPSC की तो बात ही नहीं करता कोई. हमारा मैक्सिमम एग्जाम कांस्टेबल, पटवारी यही सब होता था, बैंकिंग. So I understand that if you get a right guidance, and I also understand that what I'm speaking can cause me a lot of loss of admission. ये भी जानता हूँ मैं बोल रहा हूँ नेट अब उतना खास नहीं है तो मेरे अपने एडमिशन कम हो जाएंगे, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. मैं पैसों के लिए नहीं काम कर रहा हूँ, मैं स्टूडेंट्स के फेथ के लिए काम कर रहा हूँ. सो आई नो इवन इफ इट गोज अगेंस्ट मी, इट्स ओके, आई शुड टेल यू द ट्रूथ. और वैसे भी आज गुरु पूर्णिमा है, तो आज तो वैसे भी होता है कि यार एक मॉरल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. कितने बच्चों ने मुझे न जाने विश किया है, आई शुड स्पीक ट्रूथ. आई एम टेलिंग यू, Right now, UPSC is better than NET JRF. Next one, are you supposed to have literature in background? No. If you do not have literature in graduation, still you can go for it. But yes, if I say that, will it matter or not? Yes, it matters. Somebody who has studied literature for 3 years, somebody who has not studied it. So there is a big gap. But if we say that the people who study literature in undergraduation are damn good, no. How many of you take literature seriously in graduation? Who teaches you literature seriously at graduation? So even if you do not have literature in your background, you are from commerce background, engineering background, or some other background, and you want to go for English literature optional, it's an easy thing for you. And moreover, understanding the fact that you do not have the background of English, I will give you extra chances, extra efforts, more and more chances to speak to me. If all of you remember, or most of the students, if they don't know, please, I'm going to tell, note it down. I am sharing my personal number with UPSC aspirant. They are personally connected to me. So whenever they feel like talking to me, they can talk to me. Next question is notes material for UPSC. There is no notes. I'm not going to reveal any notes. I'm not going to give any notes. Those who are serious should join the classes, because even if there are notes, so it will be costly for you. There is a small amount for the classes. Better to be in the class, better to be with the teacher than being with the papers only, being with, some books only. So we are not taking any notes, we are not giving any notes. But in future, in further attempts, yes, we will prepare it. But right now, no, we are not going to give any notes. We believe in preparing you as Arjun. So we are not going for Eklavas right now by providing them notes. Just be an Arjun so that we can have the bull's eye in a very first attempt. पहली ही बार में qualify हो जाए. Next one, why Vineeth Pandey? So there are some big names they're teaching, but all of these big names are the big names of the brand, not of the teachers. So do you want to join because of the brand or because of the teacher? If you want to join because of the brand, then there are big brands. If you purchase Reliance, everything from Reliance, Reliance is a brand. But if you go for some quality, like a person, a tea seller at a Nukkad can give you a better tea than some particular tea wala, some chai wala, some coffee wala brands. Just look at the teacher. Here you can be sure that the teacher is in front of you, talking to you, taking your calls. And moreover, if you just look at my records, I started from a 0 level. I told you in this video only that when I qualified my NET, I got my 4th rank, All India 4th rank JRF, Junior Research Fellowship. I was not able to speak in English. So you will be having a teacher who knows how it feels when you don't know how to speak in English, how people look at you. Plus, I'll be giving you the guidance from 0 level. I have my own records, own experience of handling students. I'm 8-time NET, double JRF, 17 set. You can see I'm sweating, but I still, I want to continue this this for you. This connects us. I have a studio, no doubt I have a studio, but this connects us. It came in my mind that let's answer all the students. And I just used some basic thing and I started recording for all of you. See, a teacher who is putting his efforts, your success is my success. I want to give results. I want to tell people that yes, UPSC English literature can be taught with perfection. I want to tell them that yes, it can be taught, so that nobody will say that in India, the land of literature, in India there is no teacher of English literature. So if I can get 8 NET, double JRF, 17 set, GATE exam along with other results, you can also do the same thing. Coming from a small town, I have the experience of teaching in University of Delhi for 3 years and around 9 years experience in NET JRF field with a lot of people. I help them to write papers within my own best-selling book. I'm going to get all of these experience and then having the essence of it. I'll squeeze my experience, get the essence of it, and I'll put it on UPSC. So if you have a dream to be an IAS, this is the right time to call and join us. Thank you so much.